Darkness. I know. Normally, it means I fucked up my video. But today, darkness comes before something else. Darkness before the dawn. Before Big Cheesy. Before... Orange! I know. Finally, it's done, okay? I am the human Cheeto, as you have requested. Neon orange, or I hope you're happy with the orange, okay? It is as close as I could get it. I looked at the dye, the bleaching and the dyeing, and I chickened out a little bit, but orange, okay? Without me risking burning my face off, which I'm still looking at doing, don't you worry. Not to burn my face off the bleaching and making this do it properly, but I think I'm gonna actually look at getting a hairdresser to do it properly for me. But at the moment, like the one I was looking at, it kind of said don't do it for short hair, and my beard is not that long. I'm gonna work on that, all right? Don't you worry, all right? I'm gonna sort things out. But I hope you like it. I love it. I think it looks awesome. I think, you know, one person I think requested it as a sexy Scottish god. Now, I don't know about the sexy or the god part, but Scottish I kind of feel like it's going for. So 1 out of 3 is not bad at all. But, you know, thank you guys, and thank you for your patience with this as well. I know it's been a bit of a long time coming. We did the vote, ended on 31st, and it's now what, the 7th, the 8th. So we're a little bit late, but thank you for your patience, and I hope you appreciate this. I hope you enjoy this. Hope it gives you a laugh. But yeah, okay. I've been so looking forward to doing this video. I've wanted to get this right for you guys and make sure it was done for this video. Because genuinely, it's been the only thing that's kept me going this week. Like, I've had a bit of a shit week, if I'm really honest. Like, I told you guys, you know, on the last slice of cheddar that I was starting a new job this week, and I think I was excited. I hope I was excited. But it's not been for me. Let's say that, shall we? And part of that's been my fault. Like, part of it is the job. Like, it should be no surprise to any of you guys. Like, I'm a chatty person. I like being around people. I like talking to people, and you know, when I'm in retail and customers come in, I can talk for days. I can talk for ages, and I love it. I love getting to know people, and it's generally the highlight of my day. When someone leaves with a big smile, and I've got to know them really well, which is really nice. And it's one of the reasons, I guess, why I love doing this so much. I get to know you guys better. But in this job, it's like, it was my head in the clouds, basically. My head up my own arse. I kind of thought, okay, first, yeah, the bit that was me, that was my fault. I thought, and I don't know why I thought this, is that I could find the role I was doing before, staying store manager, being in control, and all this kind of stuff with the responsibility, the money, and everything else like that behind it, and still do my channel just fine. And I was stupid, to be perfectly honest. Like, when I was, you know, when in my last place, I was there all the time. I gave up holidays, I gave up days off, because I wanted to be there. I have that kind of mindset of, it's my responsibility, it's my shop, I have to make sure that gets done right. And I know I'd be like that for this place, and it was like kind of already turning into it this week, and it's just, with this, it would have been so much worse. Because with this, it turns out I'd be in the shop on my own for 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, because people would be on furlough still and whatever, and which means that not just managing, which I can do fine for what I was doing. Like I said, I was going to become a vape shop. You know, I was working in a vape shop. Selling things, I'm generally good at selling things, but I couldn't get my head around these things. Like, maybe because I don't smoke. I could understand hiring me for more of a management role, and that was like, if that's more of it, and selling sometimes. But I tried so hard with these things, and it wasn't sinking in. It wasn't getting in there. And that, combined with everything else that was expected from the role, I could talk for ages about it, but I'm not going to, unless you really want to know about it, in which case we'll do it next week. But like, just so much with the role is not right for me, and there's so much about me that is not right for the role either. But don't you worry, okay? I know some of you guys are worried about Big Cheesy. What am I gonna do? Cheesy, what are you gonna do? I've got something else lined up. It shouldn't be a problem. I'll be back to working before I know it, hopefully. And I've got something else lined up in a place that I am really looking forward to working in. Place I actually, you know the brand and use the brand and all this kind of stuff. And I can't wait to get started there. But we'll see how that goes now that you guys know how that goes next week, okay? But I've been really looking forward to doing this, okay? And one thing I want to get started off with, because it's been such a whatever week, one person posted on one of my videos, or a comment on one of my videos, that my howdy gives him energy, okay? And I agree. Whenever I've come to do a video, it's been very hard to start a video with howdy folks without it, you know, filling me with some sort of bubbling energy, like melted cheese, fonduing. Do you fondue? I don't know. But we'll find out in a second, trust me. So, what I would like to do, all together, okay, is when I count down from 3, 2, 1, I want you to say howdy folks with me, because I don't think anybody can say that without feeling like a little bit silly, bit of laughter, bit of happiness, whatever happens to be, but we're in a family together, okay, so you shouldn't feel silly. Ready? You're gonna say it with me, right? 3, ready? 2, ready? 1, I wanna hear you. Howdy folks, how y'all doing today? You are back with Big Cheesy for another slice of cheddar. See, I've been waiting to do that with you guys, and seriously, doing this video has genuinely kept me going most this week. Like, yeah. Okay, I've never thought about calling in sick for work before. There've been like, you know, I've never had a sick day. I've never really hated or disliked a job that much where I've gone, I really don't want to go in today. But I did that a little bit, and I didn't go, you know, I still went in, don't worry. But this coming back to do this with you guys has genuinely, it's kept me going a little bit. So thank you so much. Okay, a lot of you guys enjoyed the last one. It's my first time really doing anything like this, and it's been really nice actually. So other than the job, okay, and other than the orange beer, I have 2 more things to go through with you. But what I would really like you guys to do, if you could, if you have anything to ask, I suppose, if you could, in the comments, pop a few questions down, okay, for next week's video, because I don't want to just, I mean, I could just tell you about my week if you really want me to. You come down and keep talking about stuff and what's happening in the future, because God knows I've got plenty of stuff that I can bore you guys with on that kind of front. But, you know, and I keep thinking like doing Q&A videos, a whole Q&A video is a bit of a, it's still more than I should be doing right now. Like, I feel like that's kind of a bit big-headed of me still. But if any of you guys have any questions about me, or, you know, want to get to know stuff about me, or any YouTubers who are questioning about my setup and stuff like that, then, you know, pop the comments in these videos and we'll go through them on each Sunday. I feel like that's a nice way of doing it. It means we don't get too weird about it, too, you know, ego, big head. I've always got a big head, so the last thing I need is a whole Q&A about it. But yeah, I feel like that's a nice way to do it. So that's that, okay? So for next Sunday, pop a few questions in the comments, if you would be so kind. But the other 2 things I got to go through with you guys. So first things first is another shout out, okay? This is for Mr. Hot Lettuce, okay? It's been his birthday recently. He's another fantastic YouTuber. He's silly, he's funny, he's positive. He's got a really nice way about him on his channel. He's got some fantastic little games on there. Some indie stuff, some big name stuff, some, it's just all good fun, all right? It's positive, it's happy. It's exactly the kind of thing that you know I support. Okay, so I'll be leaving a link to his channel in the description below. I'll also be tagging his page on my dashboard too. If you guys fancy something different, some weird and wonderful games, we haven't actually crossed over on any of our games yet, which has been really nice. Most of the YouTubers I'm chatting to at the moment, we do something similar, somewhere along the lines, but not yet, okay? Touch wood. By the time this video comes out, maybe, I don't know. But he's fantastic, he's really great. And, you know, it's been his birthday recently, so why not go show him some birthday love? See how that goes, okay? But yeah. I'll be tagging it in the description and on my page. So yeah, go show me some love, guys. The other thing, okay, the other thing I'm going to be going through, and this is the last thing for this video, is, okay, community, okay? Playing a community game, okay? I have been looking for something. I've been waiting for something, actually. There's a game that's come out. It's called Fall Guys. All right. Now, if any of you have watched, say, Takeshi's Castle or Total Wipeout or any of those games where it's like, you know, contestants try and get through a ridiculous obstacle course, where, say, you know, like doorways, when 5 doorways, some of them aren't doorways, some of them are just brick walls and you're going to fly straight into it, that kind of thing. Okay, this is the game of that. You take the role of silly little avatars trying to get through courses or complete little mini games and stuff like that, but it's 60-player lobbies, okay? So you play with a bunch of people, a bunch of random people, or a bunch of your friends, which I'm hoping to do with you guys, okay? What I'm thinking of doing is I will be setting up a announcement page on my Facebook page, okay? So use the link in the banner or link on my about page to my Facebook page and it'll take you there. What I would like you guys to do is comment on that post okay? The times you're normally free or days you're normally free, and we're gonna work out a day where all of us, as many of us as we can manage, can play on this together, okay? Just to say a half an hour or an hour, do a couple of run-throughs. They're not long games, trust me, they're silly little things. And it's just as much as you guys wanna play. If you guys wanna dip in and out, we'll find a day, we'll find a time, a night, or whatever happens to work for a fair few of us. We'll do a couple of days of it, don't you worry. But so this game is 15 quid on Steam on PC, and it is free on PlayStation. So if there's a few of you who are on PC and a few of you who are on PlayStation, then we'll set up two different things and we'll get that kind of thing going. But just on my Facebook page, drop in the comments, drop the time, days that you're normally free, and if you're on PC or PlayStation, and we can get some stuff rolling on it. I think that'd be great. I think it's a fantastic silly game. It means, like, you know, you guys get to chat with me, I get to chat with you, and you get to chat with each other, which is something I really kind of want to start building on here. Like, I keep seeing so many of you guys, regulars on the comments and stuff like that, and like, I've got big dreams, I really do, with this channel, and it's the first thing I've ever really had anything like that for. Like, I want to get to, you know, 25 million Markiplier level one day. And there's, you know, and I've got ideas for, I don't know, parties and weird things and, you know, merch and all this kind of stuff for like long later on. Not like the money side, and seriously, literally just, you know, fun ideas for community stuff. But one of the biggest things I want to do is kind of start doing like little games and big things like this together. And this seems like the perfect opportunity, the PlayStation side especially, because it's free, because it's something we can just chuck on together, have a good laugh, take a bit of piss out of each other, and, you know, have just a giggle. Shits and giggles, right? Until someone giggles and shits. I know. But yeah, this has been my Sunday Slice, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Seriously, I have really, this has been keeping me going this whole week, and I've really liked doing it. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Like I said, drop some questions in for next Sunday's Slice. Whatever you want, as embarrassing as you want, as in-depth as you want, as probing as you want, as Crypto would say. There'll be a few more games coming up on the channel over the next few weeks. There will be the beta of Marvel, if you're interested in that. That one will actually have one Darkbeard and one Orange. Most of the other games I've got coming out are still with Darkbeard, just because it's catching up and all sorts of bits and pieces. I've been trying to work out stuff with everything else, and it's hard. It's been so hard to keep, like, to get motivated to do stuff. So thumbnails is about as motivated as I've been over this last week. But there's still plenty coming out on the channel, don't you worry. There's still plenty of Cheezy left in the tank. I will see you again next Sunday, guys, for another slice of cheddar, and maybe some more questions. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you very soon, guys, and don't forget, follow the link to my Facebook page and we'll get this Fall Guys thing started off. Bye bye.